What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Life at the Hamids. In this episode, make sure you stay to the end because I'm going to show you how I'm going to be growing these potatoes in these new grow bags that I've got. So make sure you stay to the end. I'm going to do two different methods, right? Which I'll go through in a second. But basically, check these out. These are grow bags that I bought off Amazon, and they're like fabric grow bags, and they've got this bit here where I can actually just rip it off and see what's going on and collect the potatoes from the bottom. So that's actually quite neat. So I'm going to be testing this out this time. I've had a lot of success growing in containers. So last year, if you've been watching and following the channel, I planted my potatoes in the bed there where the garlic is. This year, because we had a lot of area here that I didn't use, I'm thinking I'm just going to put these grow bags down here and use it for the potatoes, and that bit I can use for something else. I'm always adjusting, so I don't know what will happen, but for now, that's the plan. Without further ado, I'm going to get into it and show you how I do this. So everyone, I don't remember how many litres this is. I think it's 10 gallons or 8 gallons in terms of volume. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant maybe 3. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 versions. Okay, so I'm going to fold these over like so. And I'm going to hill them up. This is the normal kind of method of how it's done. So I'll plant them in there. So give me a second. So I filled this up with compost. It's about a foot deep. I've rolled it out, filled it up with about a foot of compost, and I've got my potatoes ready, and I've got something called this fertiliser. It's potato fertiliser. And I think I paid about £4.50 for 3 kilograms. Now, I'm intrigued. I've never used potato fertiliser before when I did it in the ground. I did it all natural. So I'm actually curious to see whether it makes a difference. I've heard that people have had higher yields when they've grown it with it. So I'll do some with the fertilizer, some without the fertilizer. I think I've got about 8 or 12 bags, I can't remember, but I've got enough bags basically to do a test, and we'll see actually what happens at the end. So in terms of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant 3 of these in there. And what you want to do is you want to put them with the roots going upwards like that. Now, I've been told to use a bit of fertilizer in the ground before I put the potatoes in. So what I'll do is I'll just sprinkle maybe a handful of this down, mix it in with the mud, compost, put a handful of that in there. Right, and for each potato, that seems like a fair amount. Mix that in, and then what I'm doing is I'm doing it root upwards. Right, so I'll put 3 there, and then what I'll do is I'll cover it with compost like that. And basically, as the shoots come out, I'll fold it up, cover it with a bit more compost, and keep doing that until I have fully unraveled the bag or unfolded the bag, and then I'll leave them to grow. Now with the other bag, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically test out doing it from the onset. So what I didn't do in previous times that I've grown potatoes is I've never really hilled. Even here I didn't hill. I just let them grow, and I've had a decent amount, as you saw in the previous video, that I had a nice yield of potatoes. So let's see actually how it works. Remember, this is all new to me. I know how to grow them, I've grown them before, but we've got to test things out. So what I am going to do is I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do this method, and what I'm doing, I'm going to fill this up the same way, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically fill it up like that, put the potatoes in exactly the same way, and then I'm just going to cover it to the top and just let the potatoes do their thing, grow all the way up, and see what happens. So I'm curious to see whether it makes a difference, whether it doesn't. Will I get more potatoes this version? Does the hilling version give me more? And we'll go from there. And also, obviously, with each one, I'll do fertilized and non-fertilized. So give me a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up all the bags and just plant them in one go. But you get the gist of it and how to do it. So see you in a second. All right, everybody. So I'm really excited. Everything has been bagged up now. I've got my fertilized potatoes on the left-hand side here, and I've got the non-fertilized potatoes on the right-hand side. I have ran out of compost, so I'm going to have to go get some more. However, I've got 2 that I'm going to hill up and 2 that I'm going to do right to the brim from the onset. So that's what I'm going to do. I have 4 more bags, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some more compost and obviously do the same thing. I am going to hold back, so I'll only do basically 1 more of each. I'll probably do the fertilized one because I want to just do more of them, so I'll do an extra 2 here. They're of the Wilshire variety, by the way. I grew them last year. Really nice potato, all-rounder, and they hold their shape when boiled. Now, what do I think? I am very excited, all right? This is a good setup to test everything. The only difference, I guess, that we won't be able to check is whether the ground is actually better, right? Because I'm not going to put any in the ground. Maybe, possibly, I'll find a section and put some in there. So we could possibly test that too in the ground as well. But that's it, really. I also think that these bags will be good to do carrots in or any root vegetables. So I'm going to test it out with the rainbow seeds that I bought and see how they grow, because I think they're going to be quite good. But please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Have you done this before? Have you tested this before? What was the outcome of when you did it? Was it worth it? Was it not worth it? Obviously, we're going to find out anyway. Did you use the same amount of fertilizer? I used about a handful per potato, so there's about 3 handfuls in there. Is that too much? Is that too little? Let me know what your thoughts are. I always like to share advice and obviously receive advice, and we just share knowledge. But I'm really excited, so please do comment. And as always, if you found this video useful or it's added value to you, please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It makes a difference to my channel and just building the community. We're nearly at 1,000 subscribers, so I'm really excited, and I'm actually overwhelmed with how many people are actually enjoying the videos. So thank you. And if there's anything else that you want me to share or show, please do let me know, and I'll do that for you and work on it. All right, everyone, it's getting cold. Got to get on with it. Catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching.